Alright, hello and welcome back to the United Federation of Planets in Stellaris. We are picking up where we left off. Kind of waiting out the truce timer down here. Our truce ends not with you, with the Orions. Our truce ends in a few months, so December. So we should probably get the fleet moseying on down that way and get them ready to go. Is this fleet, what kind of shape are they? 99,
Special project complete.
cool. I doubt I'll do that much, but let's just get them healing real quick and then we'll get them on their way. We should probably bust out our armies as well. Got a good amount of resources. Maybe I'll buy some attachments.
Survey complete.
It's gonna cost a lot. We probably have overwhelming force as it is. I'm not going to bother spending the resources on that right now. Send you down to Orion. And check in on our worlds here again. Looks like somebody migrated, which is somewhat annoying. And everything's kind of under control there. Got a dude just sitting there not doing anything. Let's get that going. Get our research
Evading hostiles.
Our Zindi friend is nearly done here. Let's swap you over there. Build that. And I'm going to swap again because you're actually in existence right now, which is more than I can say for the other guy. Clear some space for the next guy coming. Actually, we should, since that Zindi's almost done, we should clear two tiles there. Upgrade all of the things and we'll get another research station going there. Our Denobulans are just doing great, I guess, over here.
The aliens have formed a federation. Initiating communications.
I got like 15 messages up here. Let's close some of this stuff down here. Orions and the Bajorans are getting along. What is this Grand Alliance? Okay, it's just with the Cardassians. They were already allied. It's not a big deal. The Kazon want some of our prosperity. You know what? That's fine right now, too, because we're still in the process of just building our worlds up. They can totally have that if they want.
Log updated.
That is interesting, I suppose. Let's put you down here. Build that thingy. And get our starbase started there. I think pretty much everywhere has a starbase now. Our colony ship is back. Let's go ahead and recruit another science, or not a colony ship, our science ship is back. Which one of these does what I wanted to do? None of them? None of them do what I wanted to do. Well, we'll recruit this one. And nope, wrong science ship. Come on. There we go. Wait, are you both missing? No, you're not both missing, leader. One of you just missing orders. Do any of you have stuff to go faster? No. Well, fine then. We look for things that make us go. And I send the other science ship down there to figure out what's going on. You can just keep going this way, I guess. For now. Very time consuming doing this way, but I just want to kind of be able to forget the science ship, and I still don't have the auto explorer, so that'll do. And our other science ship made it back here. And first things first, we have these systems that we cleared of enemy ships that we can survey and figure out what's going on, and then you get on out here and start figuring out what mysterious... There's another empire here, it looks like, so it'd be good to know who they are. Now, it's been suggested that I attack the Romulans, which is on the list of things that are possible. Oh, that's awful. I wish you wouldn't do that. But we're almost to the point where we could get good relations with them, so I'm kind of weighing that because they might be necessary for helping defend against the Borg, but I'll have to think about that. But we know we're going to war with the Orions again here, which means we're going to war again with the Cardassians as well. And it looks like maybe the nah, maybe not the Nausicaans. We'll see what they decide with that. That's not good that they just got association status, but I think they'll be cool. I'll send you down to Orion too. And while we're waiting on all that, let's go ahead and I can't afford another patrol frigate. I would like another patrol frigate, but I just cannot afford one. And all of those have the higher level space stations. Are you ready for space? No, you're still being colonized. Really would like to get some governors in here, but there's just so many demands on all of my influence and stuff right now that it's not really in the cards. Alright, and it is October now, almost time to go. Still can't afford that frigate because I just spent all that on a space station. I wasn't really thinking about that. And
Anomaly detected.
I definitely want to get the Xindi integrated before too long.
Construction complete.
They're going to end up being an issue probably at some point since they're disloyal. These guys I'll probably leave until they bump up to full vassal
Construction
status.
complete.
Even though they're disloyal, because there's not much they can do right now. They don't have a fleet or anything. And we do get a bonus for having them as a protectorate, so...
Construction complete.
And this has been bugging me. I keep seeing it and not doing anything about it. Okay. The science ship's probably going to end up having to cancel its mission because it's right near the border and it's going to end up running into Cardassians coming over the border. Trade deal expired. Construction complete. Thingy explored. These guys just keep having energy problems up here. They're not really getting it done. I guess I should send my construction ship to help them out. Yeah, that sounds
Log
good.
updated.
Where was that at? Way out here? So I don't forget to do it. Alright, so it's time to attack. It's January now. The truce has expired. We're going to end up in a war with the Orions and the Cardassians out of this. Now, first things first, I think I want to cede whichever planet is at Epsilon Zeta, or Epsilon Ceti. I want to cede that to our friends in the Orions. And the same thing with Organia and Pacifica. Where are you, Pacifica? That way the Orions will be all unified again. And is there anything we can do with the Cardassians here? Liberate some worlds, probably. Bajor. Would you want one of the Cardassian planets? That seems fitting. Like, Bajor, do you want this? No, they don't. It's good to put this in even if we don't go for everything in the worst goals, just because we can do it right now. Can I take a world? Sigma Tama. Let's try that one just so we can kind of clear this stuff out. A long list of crap here. I could potentially take that world. And everybody will vote for this, so let's do it. Alright guys, let's vote please.
They will not infringe
Okay,
upon
here
our
we go.
rights.
War declared. War declared. Now, I remember they had some pretty fancy space stations before. Let's hope they've
Construction
not
complete.
really maintained that. We're in a little bit better position for a war at this point. Just because I was a little more ready this time.
Technology discovered.
Research speed. Photons would be pretty sweet. Who would we want to have ascend? We could have the Zindi be an actual member world rather than just integrate them. It would save me the influence. They have a couple of colonized planets out there too. So I would get control of that world, I think, and Azadi would just become a member world. Or we could work on the Kepians. Let's work on them. Did our torpedo... No, why did that happen? I thought I told you to get new photons.
Initiating communications.
I think we got this. Well, let's fight their fleet first. Well, I guess we don't really have much of a choice, because they're coming right at us.
Engaging enemy fleet.
Isn't that a beautiful sight?
Survey complete.
Oh, kind of wrecking their ships here. They even do anything more than shield damage? Did take out our shields on... Well, the derelict never had shields, so... More influences available. Get my transports on the way. Alright, are the Cardassians coming in yet? Looks like my allies are all going over there. Holy crap. Whose fleet was that?
Survey complete.
Some big fleets there. Even the Zindi are getting in on it, which they're supposedly disloyal. Now, since we currently have some influence, it's probably not a bad idea to get us another colony going here. Where would we want to put another colony? Well, we should probably work on... They don't have any good planets, though. I was gonna say we should work on that area out there, but they got nothing. Arctic world. It's a pretty nice world. The Andorians would probably like it here, yeah. Let's send Andorians. Who has Andorias? New Andoria probably has Andorians. And that looks pretty good. Oh my god, it's got one of the insane names. Fine, whatever. I don't like the insane names like that, but what are you gonna do?
Engaging enemy spaceport.
In fact, 1 second. I know I keep pausing here, but I'm trying to not let the war get out of control while I'm dealing with stuff. Let's get another pop going here. I was just looking at that, and we have a border region there. So, Tellarites, you say? Where do I have some Tellarites? Lacking 13. Alright, well, we gotta wait a moment. Yeah, fine. So let's see how the battle goes.
Technology
Enterprise is out front,
discovered.
isn't it? Yep. Hopefully that was my... Yeah, it was my transport fleet warping in. They still don't have shields. Oh no, they do. Do they? Who died? The scientist died. Because I had to cough. Ugh. I've been ill again a little bit. It's unfortunate.
Affirmative.
A bad winter. Well, that's still going on. What did we got here? We got a big Orion fleet coming in. No, they're not really coming in. They're just chilling there for some reason. Got that space station under control. How are things going out here? Is Bajor even doing
Survey
anything? Bajor
complete.
is probably doing something. Their fleet is small at the moment. Yeah, Bajor's down there. Did someone else die? No, I think it's the same one. Maybe. We'll see. And did we lose any ships out of all that? No. Good, good, good. And we can actually get another patrol frigate ordered up in a minute when we have the finances for
Construction
that.
complete.
We'll have a major ship upgrade to do soon. I probably should have done it before we started the war, but it is what it is. Kinda looks like the Federation's advancing everywhere here.
Tile cleared.
40% risk of failure. Now, do it. The Andorians have the big fleet. That makes sense. I saw somebody come out of warp over there. Somewhere. First order. That's not good. Get out of there, you morons. You're gonna cost me war score, you... Well, at least they're keeping them busy while we're dealing with this stuff. Hopefully
Hostile
the Andorians
fleet
will get out there.
encountered. Technology discovered.
And more tile blockers.
Deploying Liberation Forces.
They're guaranteeing the Shellyak, the Shellyak are guaranteeing the Romulans. That's kind of weird.
Colony conquered.
Alright, do we want to attack the Orions or just do an end run around them? They're probably going to come back and try to liberate this world if we ignore them. How's the fleet's health? 97.8%. The nearest star base, I think, is all the way back there somewhere.
Anomaly detected.
Close down some of this stuff. Yeah, I've kind of figured my science ship would end up running away at some point again. They always end up doing that. Let's, check the ship. Well, how much time do I have first for photons? A long time, so I probably should have checked the ship designer before, but I didn't. Better armor. +4 armor. Armor's not really our thing so much, though. No, we could put better evasion on the small ships, which is probably not a bad thing. Better combat speed is probably not a bad thing either. I think we'll do the evasion. Better engines. And better armor. And Intrepid. probably has similar stuff. I don't think I really want to go for inertial dampening on these because they're just not as maneuverable anyway. Crew bunks is a good thing. And weapons versus ship hull points and shields versus combat speed. I think we'll leave it with weapons. Get them the better engines and the better armor. Good to go. And we still don't have anything in the cruiser range there.
Technology discovered.
What the heck? Let's go engage the Orions, I guess. Have them fall back just so they're a little more protected. Better sensors. Well, we'll just get the research done on that one. I don't really care that much. The Shellyak are guaranteeing people left and right.
Survey complete. Hostile fleet encountered.
Alright. What are you guys doing? Just trying to stay out of the fight, I guess? It's kind of weird. It's going to put us over our limit, but we're probably going to lose at least a patrol frigate or two in that fight, so might as well preemptively start
Hostile
getting some
fleet
replacements.
encountered.
Now, is that the big fleet? First order. It's a bunch of small fleets, and there's a bunch more fleets incoming. If they can get there quick enough, they might be able to deal with the Cardies. There's the Cardassian ship. Cardassian ships are all cool. It's kind of funny. They don't really have enough ship designs, I guess, though. 'Cause those are basically ships that were on Deep Space Nine. Who's engaging what? Oh, we're engaging them. I was like, I cannot see the fleet. They have missiles? What's up with that? I didn't know anybody used missiles. I don't have point defense. Poor Enterprise. The missiles don't seem to do that much. Tell what's happening now. We're destroying some of their ships. We're gonna lose at least a Neptune, it looks like. Probably 2 Neptunes. It seems like they would retreat at some point soon, but they aren't.
Survey
These must be
complete.
pirate ships that they had captured, because those are normal Stellaris ships. They're hanging in there. Definitely gonna want to go in and get some repairs done after this, I think. I'm gonna wipe their fleet. No, they ran. No, they didn't run. I thought they were gonna
Construction complete.
run. And those ships are kind of
Evading
tanky.
hostiles.
Those ships are kind of tanky indeed. Well, while that's going on, how's this battle waging over here? Madness. Oh, they really took out some Cardassian ships. I think they kind of got this. They at least did a number on the Cardassians. Although the Cardassian... Oh, that's a small... whatever. These ships just will not die.
Colony established.
They are pirate ships.
Construction complete.
Optical computers sound fine to me. Whatever. It's all kind of crap options. Our construction ship should probably... Yeah, I guess just build some crap. Go over there. Holy crap, these ships just will not die. Unfortunately, I think their missiles don't really do much to our shields, but it's going to be a long fight.
Initiating communications.
Alright. Focus fire on one, it should go a lot quicker. I'm surprised they didn't retreat. It's very strange. Maybe they have an admiral who can't retreat. They don't have an admiral. That was a glorious battle. Get you out of there. Go get some repairs done. Yeah, I need minerals right now because I have ships to build. So we ended up losing 1 destroyer and 5 patrol frigates. Kind of an expensive battle, but it got their fleet wiped, and it looks like in that interim, our Vulcan friends went ahead and took care of another one of their worlds. Looks like they probably won over there. Yeah, I think they're bombing there, so winning on all fronts. Trade duration expired. Let's get the destroyer that we lost ordered up, and then we'll just start building frigates to fill in as we can. And what do we got here? Trade will expire. Breen Confederacy. I like the Breen. They're cool. And that's not a pun. That's just a... I just realized that could be a pun. A very bad
Rule of
pun,
acquisition number 3.
The Breen and us will probably not get along, but we'll see. We'll just keep doing low-intensity negotiations with them. Oh, I didn't realize we could repair one of our allies' star bases. That's handy. I guess it makes sense. I just didn't really think about it. And where did the Andorians go in all of this?
Anomaly detected. Establishing colony.
No idea. Alright, we have an
Initiating
idle science ship
communications.
that I haven't been dealing with because of all the fighting. And you were supposed to be scanning stuff somewhere. Did we scan all these? One of our allies must have scanned them.
Initiating communications.
I guess now is a good time to get down here and scan this, since the borders are going to be open. When the first fleet's repaired, we'll get them underway. And let's actually preemptively start getting
Technology discovered.
our transports moved down here. Mirror, Captain Ruth Grizel, whatever. Okay, so we're doing the Mirror Universe thing, and we in the show they kind of ignored the behavior, didn't they? I think they did. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen Mirror. An away team member has been caught attempting to murder another crewman. This has now forced the first officer's hand to order their superior officer and fellow crew members to be medically examined. The security team is forced to wrestle with and eventually stun Captain Ruth and the away team members and take them to sickbay unconscious. The doctor now performs a medical examination. Yeah, that's pretty much sounds right. And I'm trying to order my fleet. The ship's doctor has run a complete medical examination of Captain Ruth and the away team. As far as the doctor can tell, there's nothing wrong with any of them, and no explanation can be provided to explain their violent behavior. The XO has the captain and the away team confined to the brig until they can determine the cause of their change in behavior and how it can be resolved. captain eventually confides in the executive officer that they're not from this universe, and they have been transposed, and they have transposed places with their opposites here. The captain has ordered the away team to keep up the pretense until they can determine a way to return them to their own universe, but the differences between the two universes made that impossible. The transporter chief believes that there may be a way to return the away team to their own universe and hopefully recover their own captain and away team in the process. However, there is the chance that the approach may fail and they would end up losing both away teams. Yeah, the captain must be saved. Obvious. The captain and the away team from the parallel universe are escorted by a security team to the transporter room, where the transporter chief attempts to repeat the process that brought them to this universe and send their own captain and away team to the other. Before dematerializing, the captain from the other universe tells the first officer that this universe is weak and ripe for conquest, and they should crumble, and they will crumble as all weak civilizations do. The captain and the away team from this universe dematerialize on the transporter pad, looking very relieved to be back. Oh, they materialize. Okay, so we got them back. We got 1,000 experience. Awesome. So go. I've been watching Discovery, and they've been in the mirror universe, and I think it would have been a lot funnier and more realistic if they had actually been like gone to the mirror universe and everybody was nicer. Because one of the things I really don't like about the show is how much of a scumbag every single person is on that show. And it would have been funny if the mirror universe for them was just nicer people. Because, man, you know, that show has moments that I like, but by and large, not a fan. I should build those at 2 separate shipyards just so they get done a little quicker. How's the fleet repair going? Almost done. And where are you? You're warping in, so be ready to go after Pacifica, I guess we'll do. Are we gonna have to... No, we should be able to warp around that. Alright, so, Cardassians, how are you guys doing?
Yes.
Well, their fleet power's inferior, so I guess they got wiped somewhere pretty bad.
Initiating communications.
And I'm gonna assume that the Vulcans are gonna take that planet for me. Oh, the nice Orions are helping out quite a bit, too. Alright, looks like the fleet is repaired, so let's get underway. The other ship can catch up. So this will just take the Orions out of the war entirely at this point. They may not even have a space station over here. They only just recently built that colony, so it's entirely possible they don't even have a space station constructed yet. I'm going to just bypass this station here. It doesn't matter. Although, it would be nice to not have Orions have... You know what? It'll only take a moment to destroy it.
Construction complete.
Yes, you can have that.
Construction complete.
Neptune, I think that puts us back more or less where we were.
Construction complete.
I probably should have done the upgrade on that fleet while we were there. We'll do it after the next battle, I guess. Just trying to see if there's... It doesn't look like there's any enemy fleets in our territory. The Cardassian First Order is over there, but they're going to get... Probably, well, they're... Yeah, it's not going well. They got a little Tellarite fleet on its own. But I'll let them handle all that stuff on their own over there. Come on, Bajor, get back in the fight. I guess this Bajor, they don't hate Cardassians as much because they've never been ruled by them.
Construction complete.
Not at all what I was trying to do. I'm trying to grab this guy here and... What do we want to build? I know we need to do an upgrade to this station, don't we? We can't afford it, but I'd like to get that going. guys arrived and I didn't give you orders. Well, that looks like a safe place to be. Go fly into a black hole to fight the space station. I don't care. Oh yeah, this science ship. You're supposed to be sciencing over there. I forgot about that.
Engaging enemy station.
Those stations are unarmed, so it's just a matter of destroying it. Sure are taking their sweet time taking any of the Cardassian worlds here. I hope they've been destroying a lot of Cardassian space stations at least, so the Cardassians aren't really able to rebuild their fleet quickly. Now this should allow our territories to connect with each other and prevent us from getting blocked again. Even though the Orions are going to be our friends and control these worlds, and we'll integrate them at some point.
Survey complete.
Trade deal expired. We have the influence. We should probably start working on integrating the Zindi, I suppose. Can we not do that while we're in a war? No, we can. We'll get that started. That might push our borders when we actually get that and get a couple of these littler worlds. Well, they built a station there, didn't they? Darn Shellyak. The Ferengi are really hemmed in. I guess they're not expanding much. Which is good, because them staying the same size means we'll get more powerful and eventually we'll get bonuses and they'll want to join us because we're so awesome compared to them.
Log updated.
Should do some of these. I think we get influence when we actually do these, so they don't take long.
Initiating communications.
I don't really need the energy credits.
An alien empire is
The
making
Who's
contact.
Knock? Aren't those guys that Kevin, what's his name, killed? Pretty sure they are. And let's do the other one. Did we destroy the station? We did. So moving on. And let's get these guys recombined and en route to Pacifica.
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone
Erosion.
by unnoticed.
Where are you, Hirogen? You know, you're out there near Borg space too. A lot of reinforcements on their way. That's nice. We could afford to build one more ship and
Evading
not go over our
hostiles.
limit. Why are we invading hostiles? What happened here? Nausicaan pirates. There's Nausicaan pirates all over the damn place. This is probably why we never scanned that world before, but whatever. Now we have a thingy. Frontier outpost reduced above and beyond, so that we can build more deep space stations, but we haven't even started that, so we'll go with this first just because it has a more immediate influence bonus right away.
Technology discovered.
Oh, we gave somebody... What? I didn't even see the proposal happen. I thought you already had association status. I'd like to invite you into the coalition, but can't do it right now.
Construction complete.
Should be able to handle whatever. Oh, there's a big Cardassian fleet kind of forming up over there, isn't there? Oh, we'll get these guys knocked out of the war and then start dealing with just marching through Cardassian space, wrecking stuff. Now that you guys, yeah, you have association status too. So
Survey
if we had
complete.
taken that world too, we'd actually have a connection over there, but we'll be close. Get the cat people on board. Alright, you have completed your retreat, so let's have you
Construction
go
complete.
finally scan this stuff and figure out what's going on. Make sure there's nowhere else the Romulans could encroach on our territory. Is that in neutral space? That is in neutral space. Should probably build a station there. Aside from integrating, we would be at positive
Technology
like
discovered.
1.5 for influence, so that might not be a bad idea. And EPS relays and phase discriminators, those all sound fancy and science fiction-y.
Log updated.
And let's go wreck their day. Kind of disappointed in my fellow
An
Federation
alien
guys
empire
here.
is making
Well,
contact.
the Krenim, they're out there near the Borg as well. We're getting all kinds of contact with people near the Borg, which means we're probably going to get contact with the Borg before too long. Especially since they do have the outranged for a while there. How are our photons doing? 17 months, excellent. Looks like we have somewhere that just finished up and does not have it. Okay, we already got you going. So you. I think this colony is still under construction, so we'll just let them be. Alright, that's all going well. And I doubt, yeah, I was going to say, I doubt we lost any ships in that engagement. That was a pretty weak space station, so should have had that in the bag. And what do we want to build? We're at our cap for energy, so I guess we'll go mineral if there's anywhere to build a mineral. These are all inhabitable, which is why I haven't been building stuff there, I guess. Keep on working on it, 36%. And our transports are arriving probably just in time to invade. Excellent. Good timing. And then I think we're just going to start marching up north. Well, it's not really north since we're looking at the galaxy, but I guess it's galactic north. I don't know what you'd call it. More pirates. Those guys had me worried there for a minute. I thought it was Cardassians that made it all the way in there. We had another researcher die, dropping like flies. I generally just go for the ones that do like positive research everywhere. You have
Survey
anomaly fail
complete.
risk, which means you should be in charge. I know I had a science ship that did not have a scientist with that ability. So you take over there. You take over there. Oh, that's kind of
Deploying
pathetic
liberation
fleet, guys.
forces. Colony conquered.
Well, that went so quick I didn't even see it happen. Mark and follow. And let's go into Cardassian space now. We probably will just go for 100% war score. Well, we don't need
Log
100%.
updated.
What do we need to get everything we want out of this? We only need 81%, so that
Our
will be what
presence
we're
in the
working towards.
galaxy has not gone by unnoticed.
Now these guys are right on our doorstep practically. I don't even remember who these guys are. Probably from Voyager or something. I don't know. I generally just assume if it's somebody I don't recognize, they're probably from Voyager. I haven't seen... Voyager's probably the show I've seen the least. And just due to the nature of the show, they had a lot more Alien of the Week than most of the other shows did. Now, I am sure the Vulcans have probably, at this point, beaten the hell out of this planet. Why have they not taken it? Do they just not have enough troops? Yeah, they don't have enough troops. We'll send our fleet over to... our transports over to help with that in a minute. But we will deal with this first since we're here. Nice progress is being made here. Feeling pretty good about life, actually. We pretty much take anybody we need to, it seems. We declared it Romulans, and the Zakdorn aren't getting along. That's fine. They just need to play some stratagema, probably. Now, what am I seeing here? Cardassians are moving in there to... oh, they're going to get their butts kicked by the Kelpians, though. They're just warping around trying to find some trouble to cause, but they're having trouble finding anything to do. Just want to make sure they don't try to, like, get in behind us and screw us over, but... seems that that's all under control. Klingons and the Gorn. I didn't know there were even any Gorn left. They must have declared independence, because I don't think they were there before. Aww. One of the primitive worlds killed itself. How sad.
Survey complete.
I see a Terok station blow up here. Alright, let them do their bombing runs, and everything else is proceeding well. Looks like our allies are back into it. The Xindi have been integrated, which is nice.
Log updated.
Let's pause for a moment and see what that actually did. Go ahead and start researching that. So, Xindi integrated. We're over our planet limit, so we're going to have to... I think I'll give them their own sector up there. Pause, I say. Trade deal. Yes, you can have a research agreement. We know about that. We know about that. We know about that. We got lots of crazy stuff going there. What kind of fleet did we get from the Xindi here? Pretty good one. It's gonna put us way over our fleet cap, but I might hold on to it for a while. We got a construction ship. You know, I kind of need another construction ship, so that's cool. Let's disband their extra science ships, though. We definitely don't need those. You know what? I don't have the resources right now. We'll disband the construction ship as well. Where is their fleet? Down here trying to deal with these guys. So, go meet up. And Xindi get to be the second fleet. And that's causing energy problems for us, but we have a lot of energy. That for the rest of this war, we'll just leave this fleet over the cap. Influence-wise, I probably should get another admiral. Our other admiral's kind of old anyway, so it's probably not a bad idea to start getting another admiral up and coming here.
Affirmative.
Alright, so what are we actually looking at here? We're just looking at a weak little fleet, but they're bringing in reinforcements. It might not be so weak by the time they get there. So stop there. We'll reassess once we get to that point. And let's have the Zindi fleet try to take point as well, so maybe people will follow them. Where are they all going?
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by unnoticed.
We could learn. I remember them. Instant Ballard, I think. Are you trying to take this world? Second Marauder
Construction
fleet?
complete.
Aldebaran. The Kelpians are chasing them. Are you going to engage? Are you going to engage? It'd be nice to just pick off the one. Aw. Thought they were going to pick off the one fleet. I don't know where they're chasing each other around to over there. But it's not our concern right now, because war's war. Where are you guys going? Are you going back to Cardassia?
Deploying
I don't know where
liberation forces.
3-8 even is. Man, I got like so many sector issues going on and stuff. In fact, let's deal with the Zindi thing right now, because that's gonna... I was meaning to do that and I forgot. Sector management. Let's go ahead and create a new sector with Azadi Prime as the capital. And we'll just put a whole bunch of stuff in here. And what the hell, you can have that. It's really hard to sometimes select these systems when they're overlapping like that. And we'll go a little further in with this just so it's a decently well supported sector there. Do I want to give them anything else? I don't think so. We probably want to give the Tellarites something though, so let's manage the Tellarites while we're in here. And you all have star bases. You do, and you built weird stuff that I don't really approve of. Oh, look at all the different kinds of Zindi we got now. Where are the Tellarites? Manage sector. And we will just expand this out this way. I'm going to give that one to the Zindi, I think. Sector, yeah, and you get that one. Good enough for now. And I never did send a colony ship out here. Let's deal with that. And we need some Tellarites. Go, go, Tellarites. How is our invasion progressing? Pretty much done. So we'll send these troops over to help the Vulcans. What happened here? Oh, they just caught a science ship.
Updated. Log updated.
Alright, won that. The Federation fleet can probably... Where do we want to go to now? Let's go to Bajor real quick and do our upgrade. We should be able to do that at Bajor, right? Can we not do an upgrade at Bajor? I guess we can't do the upgrade at Bajor, but we'll warp to Bajor anyway. And we're going to send the transport fleet to go relieve the Vulcans, because they've been taking forever to get this done. Actually, we'll just go straight here. Oh, they're making a move for Cardassia, too. The Andorians, they just always like rush right into Cardassia. They've invaded Cardassia a couple times.
Empire is making
The
contact.
Talaxians. We have open borders with somebody. What the hell are you people? No idea. There must be a minor race that came up or something. And we lost... Yeah, I was worried that we were going to lose an admiral because it's getting old. in charge.
Affirmative.
So this is pretty well under control at this point. The Xindi fleet could probably start chasing down some people too. Might want to upgrade the Xindi. Well, they don't really need to be upgraded that badly.
Our presence in the galaxy has not gone by unnoticed.
Where the hell is that little world that just gave us... So many different organizations, it's hard to keep track of. Oh, we have a planet.
Initiating
We have
communications.
a planet. Continental. Let's take a second here. Species, who do we need more of? Maybe I'll send more Denobulans. I'm thinking. Because we definitely do want this world. Oh, it's a good world, too. Get them started on that. Nice. What's happening here? Transports. Oh, I saw a real Cardassian fleet warping somewhere, but I think it's getting chased by a much bigger allied fleet, so no worries there. The Binars, yeah, you can have some Trillion D, sure. Open borders with these guys. Who are all of you people? You guys, I remember. You're from Voyager too, so there's just random stuff going on out here, I guess. The Borg can't be that big. I bet that's where the Borg probably are. I think that's where the Borg start, right near the Krenim. Alright, Xindi, let's go shoot some stuff.
Survey complete.
I could probably use some help, but we're never going to get there in time. Nope, the Cardassians are leaving. Where are they going? Following the second Marauder fleet, but I have no idea where the second Marauder fleet is going, so that's an interesting conundrum. Well, let's just send you to go get your upgrades, and we'll figure it out in a minute. Oh, we got a fleet to chase right here. This is the second Marauder fleet, so they're trying to come back this way. Our Xindi fleet is nowhere near strong enough to actually deal with this, but we might be able to come in here and pick these guys off. Well, I don't think we're going to make it before the Cardassians get there. So let's just back off of that for a minute, because that is a pretty big Cardassian fleet. We'll join the fight if our allies catch up, otherwise we'll just kind of let it go. And I think after... Are you guys landing your troops yet? We're going to check in after we take this world and see how we're doing here. Oh, what is this?
Construction complete.
Are you guys warping out? Yeah, we're never going to catch them. So we'll wait at the edge of the system and see if we get enough war score from taking this world or not.
Survey complete. Deploying Liberation Forces.
Looks like the Andorians are on the move again. Did they take Cardassia? No, they just blew up the space station, probably. Alright, where are you guys headed to?
Technology discovered.
Attacking the first fleet. Are they attacking the... They are attacking the Vulcans. Everybody go! Let's go help the Vulcans. Oh no, there's another fleet moving in there too. Get them on course. Get you on course.
Initiating communications. Colony conquered.
Photons! Awesome. Torpedo warhead damage would be pretty darn sweet as well. I'm not really going to use the defense out of this. Let's get the variants going. That would be kind of nice. Minerals, yes, please. Even with our fleet way over the fleet power, we're actually kind of not doing too bad energy-wise. I'm pleased about that. Let's get some upgrades done to star bases, and I really just want to replace that. I don't
Initiating
really want to have
communications.
the defense stuff. We need to do another upgrade here and get another hydroponics going. Are you still a colony? No, you are not still a colony. So maybe we won't even have to delete any of the Xindi ships. By the time we get to that point, we might have enough star bases constructed that we'll have overcome that deficit, or at least close to it. I don't mind being a little over fleet power. Oh, we got some refugees. Nice. So that'll be another species that we can deal with. And sure. We need to get some dilithium refining done. Yes! Victory! So did we get everything we wanted out of them? Why do I not have this world? I do. I thought I told them to conquer that. Maybe I did liberation. So anyway, we'll just right away invite them into the coalition and have that done. Since they're happy with us. And we could probably use them as a catalyst to get some more worlds out of that. So, how are we doing then? They took that world. They took that. So these are all member planets now. And then when we integrate the Orions, we'll get a bunch of these. Nice. So that went really, really well. Aside from not actually taking this, we made them independent instead, but that's fine. And let's wait until we actually get this stuff done. Lots of stuff is happening. And United Federation planets. Boom. Did you guys decide?
An alien empire is making contact.
Suliban. God, we're getting contact with millions of people all of a sudden. You're spamming me. Alright, so there are the Suliban. Who else did we make contact with? I don't know. Well, the Tholians, of course. Oh, these guys over here. Anakin's. Are they the weird... Yeah, they're the weird cobra-looking people. Tried to eat one, or... I forgot which way it went. The Anakins tried to eat one. Holy crap, there's a bunch of planets here. Well, I guess we're going to be getting a border with the Tholians before too long. I'm going to work on colonizing that. And now that we have the Xindi on board, we got people who like these worlds too, I think. So let's, before we end... They decided to join, which we kind of knew they would. Let's take a look at our species list here and see how we're doing. So we got Xindi up the wazoo. These are the refugees we just got, so we should probably start spreading them out a little bit. They like marshlands too, so the next marshland planet that we go for, instead of sending Bolians, we'll send these guys. Let's check while we're at peace here, before we end actually. Let's check how things are going with you. Lots of people just are like, nope. Still with them. Oh, you are the guys that we saw. The Ferengi elevated them up.
Rule of acquisition number 34. War is good for business.
You know, we're getting close with these guys. We're at negative, aside from the Temerians, which they will just integrate them at some point. We're only at negative 27 now with them, so that's pretty good. We weakened the Cardassians pretty well. I'm just trying to see if there's anything interesting around here we can really deal with. Let's take a look at this map. Well, we can try to work with the Anakins and the Soleil. They would probably be alright people. Oh yeah, they were going to Pacifica, I think, in that episode too, so that's kind of neat. People who made this really know their trek. Let's get rid of the sectors because they're ugly. Why did the Husnak have stuff out there? Oh, these guys are just jerks. They are jerks, I remember that. Got nothing going with them, but what about you guys? They're close to accepting association status, so that's something. They're probably going to be mad if we take either of them into our federation now. So yeah, that's gonna have to be our objective, is to start securing some of this stuff down here, because there's a lot of goodness going on there. We'll take the Federation fleet and start clearing out some more of these pirates and stuff that are lying about. I'm still debating a war with the Romulans. I'm kind of thinking, like, how much the Romulans hate us a lot more now. They're not a priority, the Romulans, although someone suggested, I think it was Philip again, suggested liberating the Remans, which is very intriguing to me. We could probably take a couple of their worlds and liberate the Remans. So that, we'll think about that. And then with the Cardassian, I mean the Klingons were kind of just in the same boat we were already in. The Suliban actually kind of like us, alright. Huh. We'll try to get the Suliban on board. I would not mind that. The Gorn are going to get wiped. The Huznak are weird looking. I don't think we ever saw the Huznak. Alright, well, that's going to wrap things up for today then. We've got a good amount of expansion done. Really kind of kicked the Cardassians' butts. I think another war with Cardassia is probably on the docket. I wouldn't mind just eventually wiping out the Cardassians. Because then we don't have any enemy on this side at all. I mean, we have the Breen still, but the Ferengi kind of make a little bit of a boundary. So, anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Please leave a like, subscribe, all those things. Thanks again.